together we can solve both of our problems. Ultimately, again, beyond what you're pointing to, it really comes down to whether you guys can figure it out alone. And whether your people agree with you when they vote. And no matter how I may have a response, the beauty of this is that it comes to the vote of the folks who live and invest in the neighborhood to determine whether they want to be led by a larger government of Cleveland versus where they're being led now. When it comes to the ward, all that is negotiable. You can decide to have the entire area that's now East Cleveland into one ward, or you can decide to separate them so you have two. So both two councilmen are accountable to East Cleveland. Like Glenville has 3 councilmen. There are 3 councilmen down at City Hall fighting for Glenville because it has 3 instead of 1. So there's arguments both ways. We can easily argue that, okay, let's put 1 ward and then you elect a councilman, but that means that pretty much puts me out of a job, right? But I don't care about that. So when it's all said and done, I believe that our bonding ability, I believe our ability to bring certain investors to the table, I believe the Euclid corridor can be much more investment brought if it's a Cleveland-owned area versus East Cleveland. And that's the kind of thing that has to be discussed and debated if we want to vote, is what can we bring to the table. We got to prove, y'all, that what we're bringing to the table. I ain't going to prove it tonight.
Council people need to be proven.
You had your say. You can talk to them later. Because we have to be respectful and move on so everybody in this room can have their dialogue.